Hello everyone, this is just a really short recap of ILA Day 5 or the last day of ILA 2018. Now this evening I will be flying home, so then I will get to edit on a proper computer again and have a proper internet connection, so then I'll be able to upload some of the longer things, edit together some of the more complicated things, a subtitle, some of the German interviews and talks, explain some of the really interesting things. So for now I'll just do a really quick recap of the last day. Now the day started off with some spectacular airshow displays again, at first with the Spanish aerobatics team, and then the German armed forces showing off a combined operation of ground forces and helicopters. After that, one of the greatest highlights at ILA happened. The Antonov AN-225 Mir, the biggest flying airplane on Earth, left the airshow, so we finally got to see it fly, and after takeoff it even took another low pass for us to take some photos before slowly flying off into the distance, or rather flying off into the distance at rather normal cargo airplane speed, but because it's so huge it still took a very long time until it disappeared in the distance. I then took a closer look at some of the slightly smaller static displays and then went inside for some panels and talks. There was a science slam, which is basically where several scientists or engineers have to quickly and audience-friendly present their work, and in the end the audience would decide for one winner, which would be a horrible idea for deciding funding, but it's a great idea for having a fun time and getting science explained in a way that's understandable to the public. There was a microbiologist talking about mold on space stations, a university teacher who built an experimental Mars rover with his students, a material scientist who tests aircraft parts for material integrity, and a 3D printing expert from Airbus, whom I also got to talk to after the event. I then spent a lot more time inside the halls. I talked to some Arianespace or Ariane Group engineers about the engines and manufacturing and concept optimization of Ariane 6 and future projects that might result in an Ariane 7 or such. I got to shake hands with an experimental humanoid robot built by DLR, which is a prototype for a sort of modular robotic system and might eventually help with airplane maintenance or aid astronauts in space. And I got to fly in a tornado simulator, which this time I could completely film. Overall, it was a really interesting day. ILA 2018 felt, as always, way too short, but was very exciting. In the evening, the Airbus A300 Beluga took off to fly back to its usual operation, so I even got to see that one fly. With that, I will close this really quick recap and go off to the airport. I'll do a more detailed recap of all of ILA once I get home. Of course, you can always ask me any questions, and as always, thanks for watching.